Fatality.
Hey guys, how's it going? Dynamic Entry here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. This time I'm going to have a look at this Agility Gotenks SSR, and I'm going to tell you how good the card is and what you can do with him, including stuff like nuking. But before we do that, let's have a look at what his super attack actually looks like. So let's have a look at the short clip that I recorded earlier of him doing his super attack animation. So that was his super attack entitled Victory Cannon, and I'm sure you're thinking the same thing. Everybody's thinking that's not really... it's not very special. There's no planet zoom out, there's no massive destruction. However, in the right circumstances, that super attack can do a hell of a lot of damage. So let's just go over this card here real quick. He is agility typed, super typed obviously, since he's a hero. His stats are pretty good. You look at his HP, it's about average, on the good side, almost 8,000 HP. 7.5k attack, that's pretty decent. It's not up with the top tier cards in terms of the stats, but he's pretty strong, especially if you consider his passive. He has a 120% 12 key multiplier, as you can see here. Obviously, for those who don't know, I'm using dbz.space for this. You cannot actually see the 12 key multiplier in game, but it's a very important stat that controls how much damage a character can do depending on the key he collects. So here you can see he has a 120% 12 key multiplier, and that's pretty low. Most top tier cards have a 12 key multiplier in the range of 130 to 145-ish. So for example, the strength type Super Saiyan God Goku has 140. Or the agility type Super Saiyan God Goku has 142. And the ultimate Gohan a lot of people use, the physical one, has 145% 12 key multiplier. So Gotenks is a bit lacking in this regard, but his passive makes up for it. Now in terms of leader ability, Gotenks actually gives 2 key to all types. And at the moment, in the global version of the game, that is the best team leader skill you can have. He shares it with cards like Elder Piccolo, Ultimate Gohan, and Turles, and also the physical Bardock. It is getting more and more common though, and at the time that Gogeta's coming out in a few months, it will be outdated, but it's still very good for what it is. So now let's talk about the big thing that matters with Gotenks, which is his passive. He gets 10% attack added to his stats for every key sphere he obtains, and that's not just the key spheres that share his agility typing, but all of them. So that means if I collect 5 tech key orbs, for example, I also get a plus 50% to my attack, and that's very significant. Consider that you can actually turn all of the orbs on screen into agility type orbs, collect all of them, and even without a nuke leader, he will do quite a lot of damage that way. And of course, if you combine him with the Agility Golden Frieza that has the Agility Nuke type leader skill, he will actually do an insane amount of damage. He will topple the millions. He won't quite do as much damage as Tech Cell with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, but he gets very close. And if you're talking about those scales, it doesn't even really matter anymore. Just to put this in comparison for you, the Super Saiyan God Goku, the agility type, needs a super attack level of 9 or 10 to be able to do as much damage with Golden Frieza as Gotenks does on super attack level 1. So that's really his main strength. He can nuke. However, he's not too shabby on his own either, because on average, you can think that you will at least collect 3 key orbs per turn, so he gets a plus 30% attack boost just from that. And now let's have a look at his Link skills, where he also really shines. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, which gives plus 700 to attack for a number of Saiyan characters, a fantastic link to have. The Saiyan Lineage, a link that is getting more and more popular. It's a fantastic link. It gives 1 key, which you might think is not that great, but he shares it with a lot of key characters that have other key links with him too. For example, Ultimate Gohan has it, and Vegito has it too, the Tech Vegito. So this is a kind of link that you really want on your characters. Then the Innocence link, which he shares with some of the Boo characters and Beerus, but you're not really going to use that, even though it might be worth mentioning that the Strength type Beerus has the Innocence and Shocking Speed, so there's a cool link partner there. Not a top tier combo, but it would be a cool combo to play. So the Innocence is a 10% attack boost. Shocking Speed is a +2 key link boost that he shares with a lot of great characters, namely the God Gokus, the Red Gods, and Tech Whis, Strength type Beerus, Ultimate Gohan, and Final Form Frieza, the Agility Kaioken, and the Physical Kaioken, and just overall a fantastic link to have. It's not quite as good as Prepared for Battle, also known as Ready for War, but it's the second best link to have, maybe actually the third best. Over in a Flash would be even better. However, he also has Fused Fighter, also known as Fusion Warrior in the Japanese version. Fusion Warrior links him with the other fused characters, so he and Vegito link for 2 key. And Vegito also has Saiyan lineage, so Vegito and Gotenks link for 3 key. And then also Gogeta has Fused Fighter, the card that will dominate the game for the coming few months once he comes out. So he shares that with Gogeta. And on top of that, he also has Supreme Power, which is an 1000 attack and defense boost with quite a lot of good characters. For example, Vegito again. So really the card you really want to use in combination with Vegito is this Agility Gotenks. And of course also the Ultimate Gohan. So overall, in summary, this Gotenks is an absolute top tier card that you really want to have for your future fusion team. Is he an absolute necessity for your Agility mono team? I don't think so, because a lot of cards can fill his place. If you have the Golden Frieza card, you can use, as I've said before, a high super attack level Super Saiyan God Goku to take his place. And there's also a Super Saiyan Trunks GT coming out in the future, which is already out in Japan, who is pretty much the same kind of nuke type as Gotenks is for agility. So yeah, he's not a necessity for agility type teams. He's a great addition though, and he will link up great with your Rainbow team if you plan to focus on key links like Fusion Warrior. Especially if you're planning a hybrid key team that includes Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Prepared for Battle. Okay, so that's gonna be this video, guys. That's my opinion on this Gotenks. Share with me down below what you think of this Gotenks. If you didn't see me pull Gotenks the last few days, check out the description. I'll put a link to my summoning video in there. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these and other Dragon Ball Z related content. And I'll see you in the next video that I'll make. Bye, guys.